We're doing this from downloading some videos. But just right as we go through. Turn the live thing on and see if there's anybody in. But I would expect to use very good situations and all of my GoPro going around the lanes, like as a passenger. So I'm just waiting for the phone to download all the bits, and then I'll put it on and then have it to view tomorrow. I'm sat up being watching it, and I think, well, I'll just go live, see who comes up. Yeah, it's quite good. I did it like the GoPro up like first, and it was like catching the top of the carriages. And if I turn upside down, it'd be the lower, and the lower was really good. The only problem is you can see me a lot. It was pointing on the inside of the layout. So you're getting all the yards, the coal yards, the sheds, and all that. Yeah, I can't see if you can hear the sound of the data. This one I changed the speed when it stopped. If you put it up to my controller will go from 1 to 28, which is the high speed. So if I turn it up to 40 now, data will make a lot of noise and move up very slowly. I don't have to hear that. Hi, Nick. I'm sorry, Fred. It's the late night trains on a Friday night. Let the heater on. It's 72 degrees in the loft and 11 on the toast. Jay, you didn't want to go to bed then? So one thing, Anthony's got some really good numbers there. Real crisp picture. And this one, see now, it's a full cover. It's going around in silver bullets as it was last night. But no one noticed I changed to 37 halfway through the stream. It's before the 37 was, this one is 37032, one with the two, the nose cover, the two peaks on it, Shane. Then you have the solid, which was number, you look at the beginning of last night's stream, you see 37506 on around, halfway through the night. 37032 appeared. And the only difference is this has got a twin helical. You say, can you see on the front? Three lights. The other one only had two. And waiting for the explainer. I put the video of the local over with you. I always like to put them on, but Shiverton tomorrow. Yes, I know it is Shiverton tomorrow. Yes. Oh, you know, I bought a litre bottle of JD, also a 70 CL JD fire. Still, still down the bumping contact, I know. Yes, so she's going to Lanzarote for it's like the most popular book of my students, really. So let's do it. You can hear me. The microphone is going up, which is so close. No, I've unplugged the 4K camera. It was interrupting with the microphone, so I don't know why it was doing that. But yeah, I'm going for the. Hang on. Yeah, we're all on. Yeah, we're working. Yeah, but I've turned the 4K one off. I don't know why it wasn't. Yeah, you'll be 22, will you, Mark, on your birthday tomorrow? You've got now 34 minutes. All right. Yes. Oh, I've turned this heater off. Yeah, I was watching the Gloucester rugby. Oh, everybody's all disappeared. I was watching the Gloucester rugby tonight, and we lost by a drop goal right at the very end. Bugger. Just so England won the World Cup in 2003 with Johnny Wilkinson doing the drop goal, and we won the World Cup over Australia. And that's how Gloucester lost. But they were playing the top team, the Saracens, the top of the group, and they've only lost one game, and they nearly lost the game tonight. But there you go. So the cookie crumbles. Tonight they have to go. I'm going to go around. Yeah, it's a pity that I remember I did do a video. I put the wireless microphone I've got in a wagon and I let it follow the locomotive around. Could do that one night and see how you can hear that. But they've got a wireless thing that one bit plugs into the laptop and then it's wireless between that one part and the other part that I have usually plugged onto my shirt. And I put that in a wagon and it was really, really good. But I deleted the video, so I think what I need to do, fail connection. Why did it fail connection? Try again. It's doing it again. So that'd be interesting. I've done a video that what Anthony was doing tonight on his GoPro. I've got a GoPro 5 Black and that's got wireless, so I could do that live on camera, but I want to get the OBS thing going. But as Anthony said, you can't invite people into the stream on OBS. You can, but he doesn't know how to do it. So it's all that fiddling about. I mean, I've got this StreamYard now working a mint. It's costing me £10 a month because all I get is the top right hand corner, StreamYard. I don't get the duck. And I get a couple of extra things I can do on here. So I'm quite happy with the StreamYard now. Sorry, mic's on. So I may go on to about 1 o'clock tonight, I think. Not doing anything tomorrow. Pop round and see Alison for a little bit, and that'll be it. She's off to Lanzarote. But it looks like we're off to Cape Verde again. I don't know if you watched that video. Looks like we're going to Cape Verde on the 24th of April for 2 weeks. Beautiful place to go to. I recommend it. It's warmer. It's past the Canaries, another 2-hour flight more safe. You go over the Canary Islands and then you go more. It's in line with Gambia, and the sun is so strong out there. You see so many red people. You've got to use factor 30 plus. You cannot use lower. Doesn't matter how you think you can tan, it would burn you. I mean, I tan very, very easily, and I was using factor 30, and I was still getting burnt. But I was quite poorly out there as well, so that's because of my pacemaker. I never had it fitted, but this time now I should be okay. They've changed me tablets, so I feel a lot better in the last couple of days. They put me on these different tablets, and my heart nurse did say it will help you, Bernie, and it has. I'm not getting out of breath as much. As I don't know if you noticed before, I would leave here, go just down the ladder, go to the loo, come back up here, and I'll be out of breath. But now it's fine. It's fine. Is it downloading these? Failed timeout. So I've got didn't do the last ones. Oh, so I need to do 4. Need to write these down. Sorry, I did quite a few videos on the GoPro, and it's just failed on number 1551, 1550, and 1553. They're very good because it was like you're a passenger looking out the window. So Anthony said he's going to do a video, try to do a video with a GoPro and have a picture of the carriage window and you're looking out at it. I'm going to see if I can do I've got an old carriage somewhere. Yeah, I could use that one. Cut a bit of the side of the carriage and put it over the lens of the camera. You may have to put it away a little bit. So you're looking through the window of the carriage. I think that'd be, if I could master that, that would be excellent, I think. Yeah, the silver bullets are going around here. They come around now, just coming into picture. Just set the Deltic off. If anybody wants to come in, do a thumbs up and I'll put the link in. But I don't think Flymo's here. And I haven't sent him the link. I think he may be doing something else tonight. I'll mail it to him. See if he's right. If he does come into the stream, he's got the link. I've just sent him the link. So if he does come in, I don't think he was. I mean, this was just a one-off. I thought, well, yeah. I mean, last night's stream, I was really, really happy because a lot of people came in. And at the end of the stream, 180 people have been through the stream. That's crazy. Right. Let's see. 5 items failed. I wonder why they failed. Timed out. Well, I did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 going through. Timed out. So it needs to do 15055 or 155. Sorry. And 53, 50, and 51. Need to do those again. Because the GoPro, it'll download so many and then it'll just stop. Don't know why it does it, but it just does it. Now I've got a clue which ones it is. It must be the last ones. The last 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that one as well. Download. Continue. 53, 54, 55, 51. Yeah. Oh no, I got 50. Right. It was. I mean, it's nice whenever people come and join the stream, and like you're showing other people your layout. I mean, there was Paul last night. I've subscribed to his channel over a year ago, and then I checked out his videos, and YouTube had took me off. I wasn't subscribed to his channel. You've got to watch that because sometimes YouTube do take you. They will take you off other channels, but they say they take you off if you're not using a channel. And I watch his videos. But he did say he's not put a video on since September. He put one on the other day and I watched it. So I must have been subscribed to it. But I think they just take you off. I don't know why they do it, but they just did. I'll put the can I put it on to not Messenger, email copy? Copied. Mail. Right, Firefox, no Outlook, GoPro, mail. No, just once, always. No. What I'll do, I'll print. I'll do it on me. Well, I can't do it on my phone. I can do it on this phone. Right, if I go to YouTube, invite, live. If I go, this is my holiday channel. HTTPS dot dot slash StreamYard. This is my holiday channel. HTTPS dot dot slash StreamYard. I'm concentrating. I cannot talk. Give me 2 seconds. I'm concentrating. I cannot talk. I'm a man. Give me 2 seconds. Concentrating. I cannot talk. I'm a man. Hopefully I've got that right. 2 seconds. I haven't got it right, have I? Hopefully I've got that right. 2 seconds. I haven't got it right, have I? Yeah, that's right. See? That should work. It doesn't work. Hello, Valerie. I don't know why that's not. I'll do it again. Strange. Hello, Valerie. I don't know why that's not. Do it again. There is an echo because I can hear myself on this phone, so I turn the volume off it. All right, it's gone off. Right, StreamYard.com. Well, I've just put it in twice. I don't know if it's working. It's not working on this phone, so I don't know why. I can't actually see. Why is that? Why have I got it in my chat and it's not in that chat? So I put it in, but it's not on there. I can see it in the chat on. I'll wait till this phone's finished. I'll copy it to myself. In fact, what I'll do. Look at what show up. Connection lost. Why is it leave? Oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Right. I'll do it on this phone, see if it comes up this time. It's 2T. So I'm just finishing off 8. See if that comes up. Now I've got a thing come up and it says it's. There they are. That's the link. So if anybody wants to come in and say hello to. That was quick, Randolph. Very quick. You're on the mark. You're on the mark.
Well, I'm not at work tonight, so I can stay a little longer. So.
Yeah, I was watching the rugby earlier on. I've not been up here. I had a couple of things to do up here because it's been mild up here today, and I thought I'd come up and do them. I've done them, and I thought I'll run a couple of trains while I'm up here. I downloaded this GoPro bit of filming, and I thought, well, I'll go live. Why not? As you do.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
So have you had today off?
Well, no, I just got back from a trip. They called me about 5 o'clock this morning for another Thayer to Memphis trip, and I did that and just got in a little bit ago.
Come on, everybody, hit that like button. Don't be shy. Give it a try. If you don't want to hit it, just tickle it.
I almost thought I was going to have to go back.
What, go back to work today? I mean,
I thought I was going to have to go back to Memphis. I backed into the depot at Thayer, and dispatcher called and said there was a crew at the terminal at Memphis needing a ride to. I forgot where she said they was needing a ride to, but I told her, I said, I can go back and get them. I said, but I just backed into the depot here at Thayer. And, but she looked on there and said, well, the trip's been canceled. And I said, well, all right, then I'll just go ahead and close the trip out. So got lucky there.
The trains, stop it, Andy. It's not Bernie's fan club. The trains they drive, they're called Amtrak, aren't they?
Actually, the company we're contracted with is Burlington Northern Santa Fe.
Don't know that one. Amtrak is a famous one, isn't it? Yeah, everybody knows that.
Well, a lot of people know it better as BNSF Railway, but there are one and only customer here. We actually don't have passenger trains on this line. It's a 100% freight railroad.
The way they have bells on, don't they, at the front?
Our locomotives can normally consist of the ES44, the C44-9, the AC4400, the SD70 Ace, SD70 Mac, and what they call the Tier 4 GEVOs. Those are our main road power here. So sometimes we'll get something rare and unusual, like just before I left work, there was a northbound with a SD40-2 mixed into its consist, which is the locomotive just turned 50 years old this year. So,
50? Wow.
Yeah, the SD40-2 is now 50 years old. So, and there was one on a northbound at Thayer. So,
that's knocking on about 50 years old. But then again, there's Alan. He's in the chat. Good evening. Good evening, Alan. It's not morning just yet. He's got some locomotives he runs on his legs are 60 years old.
Yeah, and we there's one at a yard called Harvard Yard. That's a really old engine. It's a GP7. I've only seen this engine a couple of times. It worked. They used it at a car repair facility. That engine dates all the way back to the mid 1950s. So, it looks rough, but it still gets the job done.
That's amazing, really. I mean, with Alan, I gave away a lot of my stuff, and my brother's got some of the stuff. And like they're all my latest DCC, and I have got some of my old locomotives, but they're all DC, and you can't change them. Some you can, but I mean, I've got a beautiful locomotive, City of London, and it's metal. And
Right.
I wish I could change it, but you can't. It's the motor it's got. You can't change that motor to DCC. But like, you know,
Yeah, it's kind of odd. Some of these engines have outlived others. Um, there's a lot of engines that uh, from the BN and Santa Fe areas that are no longer on the roster. There's a lot of GEs and EMD both that sadly are not on the railroad anymore. But those SD40-2s I mentioned earlier, those suckers just keep hanging on.
yeah, it's good. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know how long these locomotives I've got here will last because we're doing these live streams. Some are getting a quite a good running, if you know what I mean. I mean,
Well,
like last night, the locomotive was running over 2 hours, just going around and around and around. And what I said last night, what I should do is make note which ones run on that last week's stream to make sure they don't run again for another month, because you can't keep running the same locomotives all the time. You know what I mean? Right, I'm gonna put this. So I'm just setting the camera up. 2 seconds, I will be back.
okay. I'll be right back too. I just got to grab something right quick.
Should be, yeah, that's a good picture. I've got another camera going. Where's that 4K out of the way? Yeah, the 4K was working perfectly last night, and tonight it was playing up. So there you are. So do you get many people in where you live doing live streams of your, well, the other side of the pond, as we say? I know Truckside Mike, he does live streams. Are there many others?
So I'll get set up here and I'll kind of show you one of our main road power engines. I have an HO model of one of these. So
Hi, Anthony. Thank you for joining my stream. Your stream was excellent. I should have watched your stream instead of rugby.
hey, Anthony.
There you are. Can you put a picture on them, Randall?
Yeah, I've got a HO model of one of these engines I was telling you about, and I'll show you what they look like here. Give me just a second to get my mess straightened up here, and I'll show you.
Put your camera on. I'll put you on solo so everybody can see.
Well, it's going to take me a minute because I don't have a whole lot of room to work with. So
There's no rush. No rush. No rush. See there, you've got a picture of one straight and the other straight. I should really put that other camera over there on. Put that on somewhere else. Could put them on a box. Beam a bit higher. change that camera. I think it's that one. Not that one. It's the other one.
You got this gas stove going behind me, and it's about to fry me.
Yeah, that's a better. Get your picture. I'll put you on.
I'm working on it. I'm getting the truck protectors off of it, and getting the handrail protectors off.
Good evening, Brian. Oh, that camera's leaving. Don't slide out. Come on. There's that. There you are. We've got a class 66 down the bottom there. Just see the roof of it, which is 6789. It's a large logo. We're just moving much in the top. Right, he's still at the top now. But he was. Oh, he is. Right.
Okay.
Where's this one?
Settings on here.
Hey, you're stopping to it. You got the lights on. Why would you stop that? That pen.
Okay, I'm gonna try and turn my camera on. So right there.
We got it. We got it. We'll just turn that off there, and we'll put you on solo. 1 second. Yeah, you're on solo now.
So right there is one of the Tier 4 Gevos that BNSF uses. You're looking at a top view of it. And this one here is one of the early models. This has the squared off exhaust compartment. So this kind of signifies as early model Gevo or Tier 4. The newer ones actually are angled like the radiator section, but really video does not do these engines justice. These are just absolutely massive locomotives. In both in model form and in the real life form, but yeah, they're very very large locomotives for what BNSF uses. Of course, they crank out.
Do your locomotives have sound? They have sound.
Say that again.
Do you have sound on your locomotives, or you just
Yes, this one does have sound. This one has the this version here is a Scale-Trains locomotive, but this is from a 2018 release, so it has the older ESU Look Sound version 4 decoder. I have a Norfolk Southern version that came 1 year afterwards, and at that year they switched to the current ESU Look Sound version 5, which is what all Scale-Trains locomotives have since then, up to what's out, what they're releasing now. So, but yeah, these are really nice running locomotives. These Scale-Trains, very smooth performers, and but just kind of to give you a little more on the prototype, this is actually what's called an ET44 C4, and I'll show you why they call it a C4 here. So if it'll focus, I'll show you right there.
Yeah, got it.
It may be a little hard to see because BNSF paints their truck silver, but it's got these little.
You can see it.
Yeah, it's got these little linkages right here, these cylinders, and basically, what that does on the prototype, the center axle is actually dead on the prototype. There's no traction motor in this axle right here. Only this axle and this axle on this truck. And if I can slide it over,
Do they rotate?
you talking about the bearing caps on these?
Yeah, the axles, do they rotate?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
brilliant.
bearing caps actually spin on these models. But yeah, like I said, the on the now this is on the prototype. Obviously, with the model, all the axles are driven. But on the prototype, this axle will be powered, this axle will be powered, and this one's dead. So on the prototype, what it would do, uh, if you watch them from a standing start, you can actually see them do this. These cylinders will move, and what it'll actually do is lift this center axle up off the rail and put all the locomotive's weight on the drive axle so it could get adhesion. So, yeah, well, and actually, the center axle doesn't come all the way off the rails. You never see it leave the rails. It just lifts it just enough to put the weight of the locomotive on the drive axles. The crews I've talked to about these locomotives, their opinions are pretty mixed on them. A lot of them tell me that they ride good when they're running 70 miles an hour at speed, but once you get them on a hard pull with a heavy train, uh, almost all of them have told me that they're absolutely helpless when it comes to pulling heavy trains on a grade.
Happy
Because
birthday, Brian. How much would one of those cost at today's prices?
you talking about the model or the actual prototype?
No, actually, this locomotive you've got here was
Okay,
sound on it.
so when I got this engine, it was right around 240. It may not even been that high. I'd have to look and see what I actually get for this engine, but it was less than $240 from Scale Trains. Right now, I just checked their website the other day, and they're at $269.99. That's American dollars, by the way. So yeah, they're running right about 270 ish right now, but they've made some changes to these locomotives after this one was made, and after the NS engine I bought a year later. Um, One of the big changes they made, they've added operating walkway lights and ground lights to the locomotives as correct to the prototype. Now on the BNSF engine, it wouldn't have ground lights because the real ones didn't use ground lights. But the Kansas City Southern, CSX, NS, all have ground lights on their locomotives, and thus the Scale Trains model would have them on there. So, um, but yeah, this, like I said, this is from one of the earlier releases. So, and just as a side note, I have seen the prototype 3911, and it's pretty darn close to the model.
Would you able to put that locomotive and play the sound of it?
I would have to take it out on the front porch, where my layout is. The locomotive is getting to the point now in its age where the speakers are starting to kind of crackle. One speaker's starting to crackle on it a little bit.
Well,
I don't know if it's.
Can you do next? Are you working next Thursday night?
Ooh, boy, I don't know. The way the real railroad works, you never know when you get called for a trip.
If you make a video and then store it, so I most probably will do a couple of live streams next week because I'll be twiddling my thumbs and whatever. And if I go live, you could play the video on the channel.
Well, I mean, I can try, but
have a go. You never know. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Be,
You know,
because I do everything on my phone. I don't know if it'll let me do it or not, but
it
um,
should do. It should do. Could you
it
just
should
put?
do it.
You should do. You have to go into the present. I don't know what you've got on yours. Let's say video file, and you
Okay,
click on the video and the play.
let's see.
And if you
Let's see
know,
what it
so
says on settings.
just have a look. Have a look, and then next time, yeah,
Okay. All right, I'll see what I can do about that. So,
play a video. I mean,
but
I've
it
not got any American locomotives, but I know that Hot Dog Pilot Andy, he's got some. And
okay.
if you go,
I
if
mean,
you go to,
it's
if you
probably
go
warm
to,
enough out there where my layout is. We can take it out there now. You guys can hear it.
well, if you want it, yeah, you go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Give me just a few minutes, and I'll take it out there, and we'll fire it up. So,
No problem. Anyway, it's happy. Is your birthday today now, Brian, or was it yesterday? I sing happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Brian, happy birthday to you. What are we now, Brian? I think you must be about 35, 36, or you're hitting the 40s. What are you? Oh, 6, 7, 8 is not going. 6, 7, 8. Go, 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 go. Let's go in there. Do something like this. I think. As now. I took it off earlier on when I ran the wagon around with the GoPro on. I'll put that video on tomorrow so you can see. It. I thought it's really, really good. So yeah, sorted. So when is your birthday? Is it today, Brian, or was it yesterday now? And what age are you? Brian is Finnerton Central Model Railway. When the post strikes decide they're going to stop striking, I'm going to send that box off to you, and also Alan's box as well. Still got it, but it's just like I've heard. I mean, the hospital rang me up today. They want to do a test on me, and they were saying that some of the letters they've been sending out, people have not been getting. They've been getting their letters for their appointments after the appointments. And funny enough, today in the post, I had my appointment the 29th of December come in the post today. And I thought, I've had it, but it's lucky enough, I had the text. They keep saying, send me a text for the appointments. It's a lot easier. They should do that because then they must cost them a lot of money to send out all these appointments on paper. I mean, just email somebody or send a text. I mean, they must know certain people don't need letters. I have to keep saying, don't stop sending me letters. So when is your birthday, Bri? Is it now? Because I've just sung happy birthday to you. Yeah, that's guys. If you're not subscribed to Trackside Mike, do it. He's got a he's got lots of space. He's got an end-to-end layout, and it's really, really good. If you watched my stream last night, you'll see it on there. I mean, it's a pity Flymo's not here. I could put Brian as a moderator, and you could put the link up. These are on. I'm downloading those videos on the GoPro. Here we are. We outside now, Randall. We outside
Yeah,
now.
I've got the engine on the layout now. We'll go ahead and plug it in and see if it'll fire up. So
Okay, tell me when you're ready, and I'll put you on solo.
we're getting ready to do it right now. So
You're ready now, yeah?
yeah, I've got the controller plugged in.
Okay, you are
We'll
now
see what she's
solo.
got here. So
You are
I
now
don't know if
solo.
it'll fire up on Edgar 3 or not because I can't remember if it's set to default or if it's got the
Can you put
what's
your
it
hand?
FA.
Can you put your hand in front of the camera and then take your hand away? So the camera can. And is it? No, take your hand away. Bring the camera down slightly. It's focusing on the tree, not the locomotive.
Let me.
Is it focusing on that? No, it's not focusing on it. It's okay. We're only going for the sound, so go ahead.
Okay. Logo 3911. Enter. Let's see if it'll fire up now. There it goes.
No, it's off.
Let's see if I can get. Well, this phone for some reason doesn't like to focus. I don't know why.
If you bring it away and then bring it towards the focus, it's focused on the back.
And it may be because it's so dark over here. I don't know why. We'll go ahead and ring the bell, or we'll turn the headlight on. Okay, so the dip lights are on. Let's ring the bell. There's the bell. Horn.
Can't hear it. You may have to move the microphone put this straighter to the locomotive, not on angle, because the microphone is farther away. If you put it straight on to the locomotive, so we can hear it. If in fact you put the end where the bottom part of your phone straight by you put the bottom part of the phone right next to the locomotive, so we just see like the front end of it.
Yeah, sure.
And then we should be able to hear the sound, because I think the bottom of your phone is further away than what the locomotive is. That's in focus now. It's getting better as we go along. We can't hear the locomotive. Well, I can't hear it. No, we can't hear it. Can't hear it. So I think you can. You know, we can hear it now. We can hear it. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go close again. We heard it then. Yeah, we can't hear it now.
So I don't know which end my microphone's on.
That's really strange. We can hear you, but we can't hear that locomotive.
Yeah, for whatever reason, when I hear the StreamYards, it really distorts the sound.
You got the echo thing, innit? Echo cancellation.
Yeah, it could be.
It cancels
Let me play with the audio and see what happens. here. What about that? That help it or?
We heard that, but we can't hear anything now. You can hear that a bit, yeah. I think because it's quite a high pitched noise, that's why we can't hear it. And your voice is more bassy and it picks that bassy sound up, not the high pitched noise. Yeah, it's not catching. I mean, the only way I do mine is I use my wireless microphone.
Yeah, I don't have a wireless microphone, so
Yeah, you could put it right close to the. Let me just.
I don't know, my engine derail or if it's one of my passenger cars. I hear something off the rails.
Sorry, that's a really good picture now. Hey, I can see another locomotive coming along. They're quite beastie sort of locomotives, aren't they, compared to what we get here in the UK?
I keep hearing something off the tracks. Well, it stopped. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
So whereabouts is this layout then? Whereabouts is this in your house?
Well, this is just a simple little 4x8 layout. I mean, it really don't have anything special on it. I think right there may be the problem.
So isn't it like a back room, is it?
Say again?
Is it in like a back room of the house?
Well, it's actually on the front porch, and unfortunately, what a lot of times, whatever it is out, whatever temperature is outside, that's what it is in here. So I kind of have a narrow window to run trains. Right now, it's not bad outside, so I can get away with it.
So it's like a conservatory sort of thing. It doesn't retain the heat.
Yeah, well, see, actually, right here behind me, all it is just screen wire, and there's a lot of air that goes in. I put a tarp on the inside, and that kind of helped with the wind and the cold air in the wintertime. It doesn't do much in the summertime to help, but it does kind of keep the sun off things. So
We good, that is. That's really good. I'm going to take that off there. I'm going to click that one. Not that one, that one. That's it. Whoa! We hear that.
yeah, it'll pick up on the horn sounds, but I don't know why you can't hear. I don't know why it kills the prime mover sounds.
Well, when it just went past, we heard the engine then. That was very loud. Very, very loud.
Let me get my hands right there. Yeah, if I can hold it right next to the tracks, you can probably hear it. But oh, Valley 56 F over double O, they do massive. Yeah, I can't imagine what these things would do like an over double O scale. Because
Yes, come on, people. Come on, hit that like button. There was more than 4 people in this stream. It was up to 17 earlier on. And I know there's been about 30 gone through. And only 4 of you hit the like button. That's a poor show. What I'm going to do next week is people who hit the like button and comes on the stream, you're allowed to pick a prize.
unfortunately, Anthony, I didn't have Taco Bell tonight. That does sound good, though.
Yeah. But the only problem, I won't be doing the prizes for people on the other side of the pond because it's the postage. I do all off my own back. But we can sort something out, can't we?
Now, the interesting thing is that the locomotives with the ESU5 are actually louder than this one.
So what you got in that, Rondo? What have you got in that bottle there?
Say that again.
What have you got? Oh, I can't see the bottom, eh? The bottle.
Oh, sorry.
Is
I had
that,
to put the phone in my ear so I could hear. Sorry.
Is that whiskey you got in that bottle there? Or was it rum?
Yeah. So, what I was talking about earlier, when I said the engines with the ESU look sound 5 are actually louder, they actually did upgrades to the sound system when they switched over to the new Dakota. These were some of the last engines with the ESU4.
That's a good thing to do. Sorry, Randolph. Mike's just put, do gift cards. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. But I want to do something, so. Yeah. Evening, Stuart. We're up late tonight.
Now,
put that on the screen.
None of these other locomotives that's on the table you see here have sound on them. Shoot, most of them are well over 20 years old. So,
Andy, Hot Dog Pilot, says that bottle you got is a lamp.
Oh, you're talking about this one? Yeah, my dad likes to collect these. He loves these old kerosene lamps. So they've kind of made a home here on the layout too. So.
When you're looking at all the Delta stuff. Look. 5523. Yeah, I'll be putting a video on tomorrow with the GoPro. And it's a side view of all the layout, but you will see me a little bit. I watched the video and I thought, wow, that's really good. And why have I never done that before? So I'm downloading it. It's 6 minutes long. So yeah. Should be good. But there's one problem is there will be another video going on in May of me on holiday again. I've had lots of comments. Some people have emailed me and said, I enjoyed that video. It was really good. Didn't know what I was doing with the music. But the music would take quite good.
Hello, Stuart St. Mary's Church.
He's got a good runway. Also, Andy.
And Barrington Central.
Yeah. Oh, Brian. Yeah, good. Birthday boy.
Now, if you want to hear a really loud sound decoder,
yeah, put it on.
Yeah, I was just saying, if you want to hear a really loud sound decoder, get a locomotive with the Soundtrack Tsunami 2 in it. Those things are almost obnoxiously loud.
Well, I've got Hatton Class 66s, and they've got EM2 speakers in, and they're very loud. Very, very loud. I've got the Deltics, but the Hattons are very loud. I would like to have the EM, because the Deltics I've got the EM1 speaker, which is a thinner speaker. It's quite good. But then the Hattons have got the EM2, but you can't fit the EM2 in a Delta. I've tried and it won't fit. It's a pity, really. It's really good sound. Really, really good sound. Ah. Oh, Brian said he was tired earlier on and he's still here. Crazy. So have you got snow outside your house, Randall?
Oh, I got snow.
Yeah, have you got snow outside your house?
We had snow last month, and then it warmed up and it melted all away. Shoot, the other day it was up near 70 degrees and we had severe storms. So,
Really?
oh yeah.
'Cause,
Um,
last night I had Worthington Model Railway on, and he showed us the snow, and it was quite deep outside. And he said he hires a guy to come and clear the snow with JCB, and he couldn't get to his house to clear the snow. It was that deep. There had lots of drifts and all that sort of stuff. So it must be crazy to see. I mean, it's crazy for us to see because we never get snow, not now. But like, it's crazy because he showed us outside the window. You could see the cars going on the road on the far side, but he said he does get trapped inside the house. That's Worthington Model Railway. He was on the stream last night. Yeah, if you
and
watch it, he was on the end part of the stream. So you watch it, you see the window, and you think, my God, look at the snow. 'Cause he said,
there is a second loop in here, right there where that train's sitting. It's just run on a standard DC power pack.
what controllers do you use?
Okay, for the DCC system, I use a MRC Prodigy Advanced Squared Starter System.
Gaze
Uh,
Master.
right down here is a little box for it.
Is it Gaze Master?
Say that again.
Is it Gauge Master?
No, it's
Because the controller looks very similar to what I've got. And mine's
yeah.
Gauge
This is
Master. And you
this is
said,
the standard controller. It comes with the MRC system.
yeah, mine is a Gauge
Uh,
Master. The same as yours. I don't know if I can show my.
Yeah, you might could read up there on top where it says Prodigy Express. I kind of had to
There you
hold
are.
it further away, so if I bring it too close, the layering disappears. But oh yeah, it does
Yeah.
look very similar.
This is
Yeah,
wireless.
that does look similar.
This is wireless as well, and it's called the same name as you just said.
Okay.
True.
The
Yeah. So,
difference is mine's actually tethered, so it's got
and
it's
at the
got a line that
bottom,
goes from here to the.
it says walk around controller. It's wireless, and it's got
And
batteries
then
in it.
for the DC system, that's the power I use for the inside loop.
Ah, yeah. I was thinking because I've got a lower level, and I was thinking about changing my lower level into DC. Then I can run some other older locomotives I've got on that. The bit which is, if I show you, if I move that one camera, this one, I put this one on solo for 2 seconds. I put on solo 2 seconds.
Yeah, go ahead.
This part here, that part.
That's cool.
This is the lower level of my layout. Now this runs all around, and then if you follow this track here, this one, it goes up to this track, goes all the way around and comes up to there. And I'm thinking I could put on this area here 2 plastic bits so they don't run into the DC. And then I can have the locomotives run around on these 2 tracks here, where the 37 is, just DC. Well, I've got some locomotives I would love to run, but like, you know, 'cause it's, yeah, I may try and change that or just change one track. If I just change this track here where the 37 is, just to DC, because I could put a plastic bit there that would blank it off. Yeah, I could do it. I'm going to try that. That's my next mission, to try that. Well, I've got a very old City of London locomotive. It's metal, but it runs really, really well. Now, if I put 2 plastic bits on that one point, that'll make this one track DC. Yeah. But that's all you need to do is put the plastic connectors, and then they become DC this one track. And I put one here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah. So next Thursday, you're going to have to watch this space. Something new and something different. That's right. That's the one I've got, Bri. I've got 2 sorts. I've got the one, as you just said, this one on the bottom screen. And I've also got this one. That one,
Oh yeah.
the base unit. So I've got the 2. I mean, like Paul last night, he's got the ESU controller, and you're talking 500 quid. I did think about getting one of those because I could change all the parts on my layout and put on. You've got your blocks, but I was thinking I would need, because you can't move those things about. But my layout is quite a big layout, and you could have 4 guys up here playing trains. There's so many different areas. And we could have somebody on the top layer. You could have somebody on the bottom layer. You can have somebody on the coal yard over here, which is quite a big area, which is on the lower level of the camera. Because where they got these locomotives on the bottom camera, that's the coal yard. And then you got like the part underneath the coal yard as well. And then you got the lower level, the track that goes all the way around. And you've got the shed at the far end as well, which is this part here.
You're at least a little bit further out into you.
Over here. So you can see that. I mean,
Oh, I'm just gonna plug the light up, see if we can get a little bit better light.
I could put, because the wireless one, you can add the base one, you can stick in, I think it's 3 controllers. So like that would be fun. Having one night having all these cameras on, and then 4 guys up here playing trains. That'd be wicked to watch, I think. Well, yeah, Brian. Oh, Andy, yes. 1 guy, 3 girls, yeah. No girls, sorry. I wouldn't trust them. The only time you use girls is to put them in the bedroom and play with them there. Oh dear, God help us, Andy. You've had to say that, aren't you? I'll put that on screen so everybody can see what Andy's put. There you are. 1 guy and 3 girls. Oh, what you like. I think that's what Andy would like. Ah, dear. Bad idea. The trains. What was that? Come back. Bad idea, Bernie. The trains will bridge between the two. No, what I do is the one there, you just keep that 1 point change and you don't let it go onto that track. Same with the Silver Point here. They don't go onto that one track. They stay on this track and they won't bridge over because of the points. I'm going to try it, Bryden. And I will do a video on next Thursday stream. And we'll see how it runs. May even put some free goes going to keep people moving. What are you trying to say, Anthony? I was a stud when I was younger. Well, I thought I was a stud. 3 girls. I wouldn't have 3 girls, no. They'd be fighting over me. And then they turn around after 5 minutes. Oh, we're bugging off. Is that it? Sorry, 6 minutes.
Hard to imagine, but those 2 engines run on the inside loop. They're going to turn 20 years old this December, or this coming December.
20. Wow.
I'll show you these 2 right here.
How long have you been doing your layout then, Randolph? How long have you been doing yours?
How long have I been ML railroading?
Yeah. How long have
Since
you been
I
doing?
was 5 years old.
No, what I
You
meant
might
was,
say I've been in the trains.
how long have you
So-
been doing this
So
layout?
30. So I'll be. Well, I'm 38 now, so it's 33 years, almost 34.
No, how long have you been doing this layout you've got in front of you now?
23 years.
Oh, wow. See, I've only had this layout up here for the last 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Because I was,
Not
I
really
was
not a whole.
working, I had my own businesses, and I worked very hard. And in 2007, I retired.
Yeah,
A lot
really
of
with
people
this
don't know
layout, not
this.
a whole lot's changed. The only real recent additions are these 2 Christmas trees and of course the 2 kerosene lamps, but that's really about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I could do a lot of work on this layout. Unfortunately, because my cats like to break into the house all the time, I don't want to start putting a bunch of scenery and stuff on there because the first thing they do is head for this layout and immediately start destroying what's on it. So, I don't want to get too involved putting stuff on here.
Oh, I've just downloaded the video and it's not letting me.
They
Do it
flipped my
again.
little Trekmobile over too. I didn't notice that till just now. That's a little Bachmann Trekmobile.
Oh, so like American trucking it, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, it just rides the rails. I'm not gonna put it on here because it's easy to see. I'll blow it up if I do that. But it runs all right. I mean, it's something kind of a neat little conversation piece to put on there, run every once in a while. So.
Aha, I've just downloaded all those videos now. So done.
Yeah, I've actually got I've got a
took a while
brand
to
new
work.
engine I got to do a review on. It's an Aurora Miniatures SE60F, and it just come in Friday, yesterday. So once I get some free time, I'll have to get on the ball and do a video on it. So I've seen other people's videos on that locomotive, and it's quite a piece.
That's so Randy. That's really nice to know, Anthony. That's really nice. That's really nice. Oh, I just put that comment up. That's really nice. Really, really nice. Leave it a bit longer. And Brian's put, I'm on wife number 2. I've been married once, 13 and a half years, and that's it. No more. Won't get married again. Nope. Not me. I mean, I was talking to Alison the other day. I mean, you see a lot of people dying when they hit their 70s and 80s. They're dead. I mean, I'm 62. And you think, God, I've done so little in these 62 years. I may only have another 10 to go. That's really speaking when you think about that. It's not good.
Sorry, I
I've been
didn't
a
mean
lot.
to give you guys a long ride.
No. I've been a lot of places around the world. I'm fine.
I'm gonna take this engine off and trade engines, put a different locomotive on there.
Yeah, you go ahead, mate. You go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll get one of the Soundtrax engines out and stick it on there.
I mean, in the news, can't remember his name. The Chelsea manager, coach, played for Chelsea. He died at 58 the other day. And you think, what? He had
Well, that passed by nice and slow. Dude.
pancreas cancer. And you think that's horrible. Gone too young. Crazy. And I think when you die, it's just like when you go fall asleep. You never know when you fall asleep, do you? So that's that. Anyway, we'll drop that subject. Let's put that camera on a different picture. I'm still doing that bit down there.
Oh, the capacitors are still good on that engine. I'll roll these cars out of the way where you guys can see the inside loop in action.
So, a lot of locomotives here. A lot. You've had a smash. Didn't know that was happening. It's 789. I'm going to change up quick. A different sort of shot. didn't realise the 37, the 66 had gone up on the far track, as you saw, and was lent against the two. They were both turning their wheels. Don't know what they've been doing that for. This reminds you of the day of the Triffids. You remember that film? Move it back in the shot a little bit. Where can I put that? I know where I can put this one. You were there. Bit too far down. Should be all right there. Different camera angle. And we've got 37,032 coming through now. With the silver bullets. Change that one as well. We'll put a different camera in. What's this one? There we are. And I would like to put lots of different cameras on, but you know, strange that they all get onto this one camera. You missed the silver bullets, so they're going around together. But doubt it needs a bit faster. 5522 along Buzzer Street. Wait for that to move around. I'll put it back on. Changing that. 310. 5522. Go. Right. I think women look better when they get older. I do. Andy, what you lie? You can't say that, but I'm going to put you up. No, me. What you like? Crazy. Oh dear. Oh, I know. I watched the replay of the stream of last night, and I noticed your son popped his head in on the camera on the live stream last night, Andy. Did you see it? I can't remember what time it was. We were there yapping away next to it. We saw him appear and go, oh, it's me. And then take his head back. His channel's called the Spanish thing. What's it called? Spanish Summer. Put his name of his channel up, Andy. Your son's channel. Because he's good. He's good at it. Are you still there, Randall?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, I
to see
like
if this
these.
works.
Sorry, I like these low camera shots. They're very good.
Okay. Can you
That's
still
it.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I'm just putting this up 1 second. Anthony's there. If I do, the GoPro no more. Just put on. I'm going to put you, Anthony, as a moderator. Oh, you are a moderator. Ryan is as well, huh? Yeah, Anthony, can you put the link up on that channel, please, Bless? And then what's on the screen, which is Andy, Hot Dog Pilot's son. And he puts on some good videos. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you. If you're not subscribed to that channel, please do. It's a good channel. It's a good one. You'll enjoy it. It's on the same layout because they share the same layout as Andy, but he's really good what he does. Also, Andy's really good. If you're not subscribed to Andy, subscribe to Andy, Hot Dog Pilot 63. All right. Good night, Bri. Good night, birthday boy.
Let's try it now.
Ah. Yeah, if I put this, does this do, what's that do? What does that? Oh, I don't like that. How does it do that? No, I don't know. That? No. That? That? No. We'll go back to that.
Okay.
I'll message you tomorrow, Bri, on Facebook. Okay. Enjoy your night. It's my birthday next month as well. The 17th of February. I'll be another year older. I'm trying to still look younger.
There we go.
But once a month, I always look younger because I have my hair's lowered.
Oh, okay, now I can hear you guys.
Yeah, we can hear you straight through.
Yeah, I had to get my earphones out because I couldn't hear you guys over the trains running. So hopefully I don't know if you guys can hear the locomotive any better or not. I'll go ahead and turn the headlight on. Oh wait,
Oh, Andy,
wrong
it comes up with
wrong
something.
answer.
Yeah, good night, Bri. Happy birthday, mate. Have a good one. I will PM you tomorrow. I'll give you a call. You'll have to tell me when you're free. Yeah. Nice to see Joyce on your channel, Anthony. I'm trying to encourage Alison to come on, but she goes up her mum's on a Thursday night. That's why I was thinking about changing my stream to a Wednesday night. Then she can come. No, she can come on because she's quite interested in it. She's quite surprised how well I'm doing. So. Right. Yes, she's quite surprised, and there's some drugs that somebody else in which will Wi-Fi to kill. They have now. I do like that. That class 37 pulling the silver bullet. I do love the colour scheme one. He's slightly weathered, but he does look really good. When he comes onto the bottom camera, or slowing down to have a better look. Wait for it to come down. It's at the top of the layer, and I'm quite surprised how mild it is up here tonight. It's still 15 degrees. Still not heating. It's still in the middle of his salvage. Outside it's 12 degrees where the message comes from.
You know, I didn't look see how warm it is outside when I come back out here. I should have done
Yeah,
that.
we can hear you, mate. We can hear you. It's 12 degrees outside, drizzle. Very warm for this time of year. Very warm. Don't know if you can see that. It's all right. So warm it is out here. No, you can't see that, can you? No. You can't see it. You might see it on that. Which also means check whether they're through toes. There's that. Oh, yes. I haven't got the 6 minutes one. I have. I'll put that up. I'll put this on tomorrow because the 6 minute video was really, really good. Because I was watching it as it was playing. You'll see me show you. So I'm watching it. Just put it in. I haven't downloaded it to put it on here. So check out what it's like. This I did, Anthony. You know, you had your GoPro and you had it on the side. I've done a video to copy you, and it shows a lot more your layout. I don't know. And I can see lots of points where I've got to go and change things. I can see a wall I made. It's too tall. And there's one part of the video, I'll put it on tomorrow, is you're going past some coaches, and now and again you can see right through the coach and the other coaches on the other side of the platform. You see quite working. Yeah, I'm watching it now. It's pretty good.
So, that locomotive I got on outside loop now is a UP 1111. That's one of their specialty painted engines.
Smoothing back.
I like that hopper train that's running on your way out crossways.
If I stop on about there, Let's see if I can play this to you.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Now, there's a video I did earlier on. I'll put this on tomorrow. Turn off my trains because that one will knock that camera. Now, this is the video I done earlier on. So, yeah, you'll see me in a minute. But I mean, Anthony did this tonight on his stream, and I thought, well, that's really, really good. And I thought to myself, yeah, I'll have a go. So I put my GoPro on a wagon and I let it do its bits. Yeah, the locomotive stopped. I need a cleaner point now, and it's got stuck. But I thought I'd just try this, and you see a lot more of your layout and the bit of the actual layout. You know what I mean? The way where you can straighten things up and that sort of stuff. I'm scared. You can't hear me there, but on the video you can hear me saying, "Come on, concentrate on that video, not me. I'm going to go downstairs." Oh dear. But you see a lot more, more detail of the layout. It's really good, I think. See you chat that night. Take care. Yeah, there's another part I changed, so I just thought, yeah, use a GoPro 5 Black is the one I used. Wi-Fi and all that sort of stuff. But it's surprising. You can see how where you're making your layout and how to improve your layout in certain ways. But the picture quality will be better on the video tomorrow because you've got a reflection off the other. But that's good enough picture so far.
Take care, Trackside Mike.
I'm going to see if I can make a carriage window and put it over the lens of this camera so it makes it look like you're looking out of a carriage. I'm going to see if I can do that. Because I've got no carriage down here on the floor. I could cut a bit out and stick it on the front of the lens. But I think you may have to have a bit of a gap so you can actually see the picture of the window and then what's outside. This is the bridge I moved, and also then you've got the Devil's Bridge maintenance depot, which is there now. All the locomotives set all the lights. Yeah, there's a lot of locos in there, a lot. Anyway, can't show you all of this because you should be watching us. Exit solo. Right, we take that off. Whoa! Back onto this.
That's pretty cool stuff.
I mean, it's good. You can just show you that bit I've done. I've done a bit more,
Yeah.
and I think to see the video, it'd be good.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with the engine. I just muted the sound on it, so it wouldn't be disturbing you guys. I'll go ahead and turn it back on.
What was the other locomotive train tonight? Oh, it's 6780. They're all running again. Yeah. Anyway, it's 1 o'clock now, Randall. What time is it for you now? It must be 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably getting around that time.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here now.
I can tell you for sure here in just a second. Give me just a second. I'll look. It is 7:03.
Oh, so well, yeah, you're 6 hours then. 6 hours behind us. 6 hours.
Oh, come on. There we go.
I mean, I did joke say I'm going to be on to 1 o'clock, and now it's 1 o'clock and I'm still on. And I didn't think we still would have 7 people in. I mean, Alan at Buckland Junction, he did a stream and he went on to 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't stop it until 3 o'clock. He did it. And that's the last 2 Sundays he's done 6-hour live stream now. I never do that. Last night was a long one. 3
We
hours.
got shot that engine.
Too long. Yeah, your locomotives, I would say that they all look the same sort of thing. But
There's some differences in them.
most of them all look the same sort of style. Like they
Yeah.
have different colour schemes, but like they're all virtually the same sort of shape.
Well,
I mean, I'm not saying the English ones were like, like the Class 66 is completely different. And I was surprised the actual Class 66 was made in America. It's shipped more over here.
The locomotives here stateside have gotten a lot more similar to each other in recent years. It's gotten much more difficult to tell them apart, especially with the
Good night, Timber.
Geos
Take care,
and
mate. Take care.
And the EMDS, the current EMDSD units. So,
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Ooh. Yeah, I need to change a couple of things on my layout. Also, right now it's starting to get warmer up here, but we can still have a cold spell. I've changed a couple of things. A couple more things I've done today. This constriction says 3732. Read them up a bit.
good night, Timber, sir.
Yeah, that 37 there. Have you? Is like slightly weathered. Have you ever thought about buying any English locomotives?
Oh yeah, I've thought about it. I've looked on eBay at some of them. There was one I kept an eye on for a while, which was a locomotive that wore the Genesee and Wyoming scheme. Of course, that's not what they're wearing for. They're just dressed in that scheme. And I do like my orange locomotives, so I thought that was a pretty neat one.
My eyes now, we've got a new company called the Computer Scale. Like they've not got things right on the Galactic, but they have now on the Class 92. And hopefully the Class 50 and the Class 37, I think, and the Class 31, they get them right. And they are lower prices, they're not expensive like the Battens. So I think in time they're going to be all good, you know what I mean? Because I think they'll do the Delta again on another batch and improve it. Because I've got 11 of them, and a lot they're all, every single one had the same bits drop off.
Yeah, Anthony.
They
That
sound good,
that
they
Beetle.
look good. The only problem, some bits have dropped off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Beetle set Anthony's got. That's a
Yeah,
really
they're
neat
pretty
set.
good. Yeah, I've got two of those, and they're really good locomotives. They're made by Hornby.
Yeah.
But I mean, Hornby
Uh,
now has put their prices up to silly prices. I mean, the HSTs now are £384, I think. And then you've got to buy the coaches as well. You're talking of 600 quid for one motor and a dummy and the coaches. That is ridiculous.
that's the one Hot Dog Pilot. That's the one I was looking at.
I mean,
The Freightliner livery.
Paul last, I've got Freightliner, right? It's some of the products now are just getting out of price. They're getting silly prices. It's like these rockets, when they first got released by Cruisescale, I got mine through them. People were buying them, and they were sticking on eBay. And I know the price of them were £250 from Cruisescale, and there was a couple of them were good for £700. Somebody had bought them for £250 with sound, all the bits, and then put it for sale on eBay and got 700 quid for it.
Hot Dog Pilot just asked me about the passenger cars. Yeah, Hot Dog Pilot. These are SP Daylight passenger cars. These are old Athens Blue Box. Let me see if I can stop the train on one of them. So
I just find the prices. I know. Sorry.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I said I know with the Class 37s because they are like the best locomotive on British Railway, Class 37s. I know for a while when they come out on eBay, they're going to go silly prices. I've got 6 coming, and they're all staying with me. I'm not selling them. Someone can offer me 1,000 quid for one, I wouldn't sell them. Because it's nice to have a locomotive brand new, and you know it's going to be a good one, and it's yours, and it's not been nowhere else.
So, what Hot Dog Pilot was asking me about these SP cars, I've got to
go to the little boy's rooms, and the screen is
go ahead.
For the next couple of minutes. So entertain
the
customer.
Yeah, I was just going to explain to Hot Dog Pilot about these cars here. So I found these cars at a hobby shop in Memphis, Tennessee called Mid-South Hobbies. And they were kind of lined up. They were just kind of sitting there in a box with and they had about, I think at the time they had like 3 or 4 totes of these used passenger cars. And I was looking for some to pair with my Bachmann GS4 Daylight. So that was the main reason I bought these cars. I didn't have the money to buy the new Bachmann cars or the ones MTH had or any of the other high end cars because they were starting to get pretty salty then. So I found these. I think I gave like $35 for the whole set. Of course, you got the. Sorry, I'll show you right here. But you got your baggage car. You got a coach right there. There's your dome car. Then lastly, you got your observation right there on the end. So, but these are old Athens Blue Box cars. I mean, they do good. They do really well. So I can't complain about them. They look good behind the daylight steamer. So I normally don't run other engines with these cars, but just for the sake of showing you the Tsunami 2 and the ESU Look Sound engines, I figured we'd go ahead and pair them up tonight. So, yeah, they're really good, solid little cars. I like them. Like the African Blue Box. I found some UP cars as well for not a lot of money, so they work good. Yeah, it was Hot Dog Pilot. Yeah, if you know where to look in that store, there's some really good bargains in the bargain bins. You can get a lot of these passenger cars for right around $10. $10 a car. So um, now there is one passenger car I did see. I don't know if any of you guys follow Heath at Humanity Junction. I know Anthony Dodge does, but he's big into circus stuff. And I was digging around and sitting back there in one of the bargain bins was a circus car. I didn't buy the car, but I did take a quick photo of it. I'll have to post that car at some point. Post that photo at some point. So, but yeah, it was kind of a neat little car. But I was kind of
Well, I'm
slow. Okay.
I'm back.
Yeah, I was just telling Hot Dog Pilot about these passenger cars. So
you should do a
it's a
live
good
stream
set.
yourself. You should do a live stream yourself.
Oh yeah, I've done live streams from the layout. So
Because you got
I,
like a good voice. It's very clear.
I appreciate it, but
So
yeah, I've done live streams from the layout before. It's just I haven't done them lately because last month I got sick I was in pretty bad shape for a couple weeks, and then things got busy at the railroad before and after, and I just haven't really ever got around doing a live stream since. So I've kind of been just hopping on other people's streams and joining them as I have time. So we'll go ahead and fire this guy back up and let it run again. So
I just went down to the kitchen. I had a kebab tonight because I went round the fish and chip shop to get me fish and chips, and they were shut. I thought, bugger. So I go to the kebab.
fish does sound good.
By the chocolate. So when I got myself a kebab, and I said to the guy, "Oh, I like the kebabs from here," and I know for well that always works. So they put extra meat in extra salad. And I've just got in. I didn't. It was big, and I just went out a bit of that meat. Oh, it's lovely, very very nice. It's still it now. I can remember they used to be at £5.50.
I stopped at a gas station one night. And they had fish sitting there, and I said, I thought, well, fish sounds good. And I ordered a 3-piece, and boy, they just loaded the box up. And they said, we got to get rid of this fish so we can start putting some fresh in. And like, all right, sounds good. So I eat fish from Jonesboro, Arkansas, all the way to Fair, Missouri, or the Vanger base. So it turned out pretty good.
Yes, it's always lamb kebab. The best kebab is the one in town by the railway station. Really, really nice. It's a new one which is opened up by the top of my road on the top lights. It's all right, but like £7 now. That's expensive. YouTube. You know, I did a little video of the my new soldering iron I've got. Put it together on a video, and I had a little trial, and it is quick, really, really quick. I've done some soldering today on some track, and I've gone, wow. Because I've watched some of the people doing soldering on videos, and I thought, why can't I get it like that? Why can't I get it like that? It's because the soldering iron I was using was not very good. Never got it to the proper temperature. But this is so quick, and I was using so little solder to connect, and they were really strong, these wires. And then I did one track over there, put it on the rails, blackout, red in, and it was so quick. I just touch, it was done. Not like holding the rail, get the rail warm, and put the solder on. It was touch, bing, gone, done. Amazing.
I like those chrome tankers. Those things look really neat.
The soldering iron cost me £85, I think it was. But it's got all
Yeah,
the bits on it. But what you pay
those
for
are
what
such
you
cool
get,
looking tankers.
and it's really, really good. And it's the proper price of it, because I've just seen others being sold all around the same price or more. So yeah, and also
I would.
it's got 4 buttons on the bottom of it. You'll see when I put the video on, and it's the different heats of what heats you need. You press the button, and it virtually goes straight up to that heat. And then number 4, you press that, is 350, I think it is. It took a little bit while to get to that, but it didn't take. I would say it took it about 5 seconds to get to 350 heat. And I don't know what that is, but like I was like, wow. But soldering the track today, using that soldering iron, I was gobsmacked how quick it did it. Really, really.
I kind of wish that they would do tank cars like those here in the States. And what I mean by that, do the American tank cars, but chrome like those are. I know the rivet counters would actually go absolutely insane um, if they did that, but I just think that would look so cool.
But I just pick that camera up here and I'll show you. It's saying battery low on this one. There you are, sit here. I put that on there, it doesn't fit.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to fit on there, but I'm not. But like, this is the creme de la creme in my eyes. It's just the bee's knees. And these 4 buttons here, oops, these are different heats. These here. And it comes up in a digital display there. Spot on. Really, really good. Put that over there. That may go up because it just said the camera's low. Oh, reach.
All right, take care, Anthony.
It will reach. Do some runs. There's your wheels, Brian. Silly, yeah. Yeah, Brian wants these for one of his locomotives, but because the post is just rubbish at the moment here in the UK, they're still here. Wagon works. some things to go in the shed. Anyway, I think we should 20 past 1. I think we should give up now and yeah, all made in China. Oh, there you are. But it's the bee's meat, and it is heavy, that soda line. They give you all these new tips as well. I've not seen tips like this before. Different style of tips. Can you see them? Very good. Really, really good. You can fit when you hold it, you can feel the difference in it to a normal soda line, if you know what I mean. It's just, it feels it's got quality to it, you know, and the how things are, it just feels it's going to do a good job. Anyway, then, you've been going over 2 hours, and I think you should all go to bed.
I appreciate you letting me come on.
Well, not for you right now, because you still got early evening, haven't you? You've got your evening. I don't
I'll probably have to go back pretty quick because I figure once I come back on the board, they're going to be wanting another trip out of me. So I probably need to be getting me some sleep too.
I must probably do a couple of streams, and she goes on Sunday morning, so I must should do some streams over the weekend, and gives me something to do. I like doing these live streams. It's really good because you get lots of people come on. As Andy says, you get the Bernie's gang turning up.
Yeah, like I said, I appreciate you letting me come on, show off some of the trains and run them for you guys. So
everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. I don't mind who comes on. You know, even like Alan, he came on last night for about 2 or 3 minutes. There's no problem. I don't mind. Show your face and bugger off, or just come and show us your layout or whatever, you know, or come in like Paul did. He came in and stayed in all night. I don't mind. Just come in, talk to everybody. It's a pity I mean, I can get 10 people on here all at the same time. So it'd be great if one night we could have 10 people on here all yapping away. I mean, you haven't got to show your face, just show your layout, your train's running around.
And
it'd be really good. If we could do that one night, it'd be really good.
And by the way, you know, when the club display opens up again, I'll try doing their live stream from there. I've done one from the October display, and then last week they one from the final day of the Christmas display. So, the club really puts on a good show for those. Those two displays.
It's nice of you to come into the stream. It's really good, really, really good.
Well, I said I appreciate you letting me come on. So
you're welcome anytime, mate. You're welcome anytime. Anyway, it's now 25 past 1, and I'm gonna call at the end.
Oh, you guys have a good night.
I bid you good night, mate. Bid you good night.
Yeah, thanks, sir. Have a good one.
No problem. Thank you very much for showing us your stuff, and it's nice to see your railroad going. That's what you call it, railroad.
That's right. You guys have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Take care, guys. Thanks, sir.
Bye. Anyway, thank you very much for everybody who's coming to the stream tonight and joining the stream also. It's been wonderful. It's been really good. And should be doing a couple of live streams. They most probably will be later in the evening because I know there are other people doing live streams. So what we'll do, we'll pick them up, have a watch and have a chat. Thank you very much for everybody coming into the stream tonight. I will catch you soon. Just play my door. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.